Alright, so today I'm going to be showing you how to use the transcription software called Transcribe to assist when you're transcribing. To get to the site, the address is transcribe.wreally.com. And when you go to the site, you'll get a page like this. You can, if you haven't done so already, you can sign up. And if you already have an account, just click login. If there's a company account or something like that, just hit login, and then log in, type in the info, and then it brings you to this template. And right here you'll see every basic formatting options like bold, underline, indenting. You can add hyperlinks or HTML sources if you want. And then when you're finished, you can export it as a doc. And then you can also change the other templates. There's also a really cool feature they have that's called Dictate, and it's super helpful, I guess, if you're listening to speeches or something and you can just listen to them and speak it back to your computer. Personally, I don't like it very much, and there's quite a few, it's not quite a few, but there is errors. I prefer just plain old typing. And then once you're ready to start, it supports these audio files, so make sure no FLACs, anything like that, which shouldn't be a problem, but if you do, you have to convert it to a different file if it's not one of these, but I doubt that'll ever happen. Then you click choose file right here, and then go down and choose a file. Just choose a random one here. If I have any files. Here we go. We can just use this. So then it brings up this little menu on the player. You got independent audio control right there, which is super helpful, and then just click anywhere if you want to change, you know, what part of the audio piece you're in. And then right here it shows you which, if you hover over them, it'll tell you in more detail, but also these just show you the hotkeys for each item, so play, pause, escape. If you want to slow down, you can slow down using F1. And the lowest it goes is 0.5 times, which is pretty slow. Great for speeches, that kind of stuff. And then if you need to speed it up, it goes all the way up to 4.0, which I've never had to use, but it's there. And then you've got the rewind. It defaults, it rewinds 2 seconds, and then fast forwards 2 seconds. And then they also have the timestamp feature, which is super helpful. Just hit F6 and it puts in a timestamp for you. Great for speeches or multiple speakers. Then if you have a foot pedal, you can use that, or you can reset the audio player. And then you got your file path right here. Then you got your independent settings here to change your rewind interval and forward interval, and then your timestamp start. I found 2 seconds to be the best, and that is the default settings. And a lot of the stuff on this software, the default settings is just the best choice. And then if you forget any of that, it's all right here on the side. And then they have the auto loop feature, which is great if you're doing speeches. It's not so great if you're doing interviews or something like that. But speeches are just long periods of someone talking. This works great. As you can see right here, it just plays the auto for a set amount of time, then pauses it, and then rewinds and starts playing again. I've found these to be the best settings for me. They're pretty quick though. So if you're a slower typer, I think the default settings are something like 5 and then 2 and 2, which are great if you're a slower typer. And defaults, once again, it's better to just start with the default and then start tinkering than to move right up to this. And then you just hit auto loop and activate, and it'll start. Now, if you want to start transcribing audio, just hit escape, start, wait for speech. And then if you make any typing mistakes like I did right here, you can fix them right in. It uses Google. I'm not sure if that feature is available if you're not using Chrome. I found Chrome just overall to be the most compatible browser with this. And then when you're done, you can just export it to doc. But another great feature it has is, let's say you were typing stuff and then you accidentally clicked out or something like that. You just hit Google Chrome, go back to the site, and all your work is automatically saved for you right here. Now, it is saved in your browser's cache, so don't clear your cache, otherwise it will delete that. And once you exit out, obviously, you have to re-choose an audio file. So that's the basics, but if you have any more questions, they've got a great FAQ right here. And then they also have like a comprehensive guide, which you shouldn't need. It's a fairly simple service. And yeah, that's all.